everybody, it's Miss Betty for the Griswold Memorial Library. Happy February! For February, we're going to make some woven hearts. First, you'll need a paper plate. I happen to have a red paper plate, but you can use a plain old white one and color it. You'll need some scissors, a hole punch, tape, yarn. You can use a heart template, or you can do a freehand heart. You'll need some pom-poms. These are special pom-poms. They have holes in them, so they're like beads. And you can also use beads. I happen to have star-shaped beads today. So first you'll take your paper plate, and if you have a heart template, you can just trace that on the back of your plate and use that to cut. Or you could take your paper plate, fold it in half, and do a freehand heart. Just cut your heart shape out. You don't want to make your heart too big. You want to leave some border on your plate, because that is where you're going to punch your holes. So there, you cut your heart out of your paper plate by either doing it freehand or by using your template and drawing around it and putting your heart shape on your plate. You'll take your plate, you'll take your hole punch, and now you want to work from the inside of the heart and punch holes all the way around the outside perimeter of your heart. Doesn't matter how many holes you do, just don't do them too close to the edge of the heart, because your paper plate might rip. So you do your holes from the inside all the way around the perimeter of your heart. And also, see, there they are, the holes all the way around the perimeter of the heart. Also take your hole punch and punch a hole near the top of your paper plate. That way you can put some ribbon through it and hang up your heart when you're finished. Now you'll take some yarn, a nice long piece. I'm going to cut this piece because it's too long. Then take a small piece of tape and put it right on the end of your yarn wrap it around. That way, your yarn will almost be the same as a shoelace. You know how a shoelace has that little piece of plastic on it so that it doesn't fray? This will make it easier to weave your yarn in and out of the holes. So you take your piece of yarn and go from the bottom right through one of the holes. From the bottom right through one of the holes. Then pull your yarn all the way until you just have a short little end, and then you'll take a piece of tape and tape that on the back side of your plate to hold your yarn so it won't pull through. Now that you've gone up through your hole, choose another hole on your plate and go down. And then pull your yarn until it is taut. But don't pull it too hard or you might rip your holes. So like that. So you're going to go up and down all over your plate until you've put some yarn into each of the holes. After you've done 3 or 4 sets of holes, and if you want to make your heart more decorative, you can take and thread a pom-pom with a hole, a bead-shaped pom-pom. Put that right on your yarn. And that's why it's really good to have your piece of tape nice and smooth so it'll fit right in the hole on the bead. And I don't think I have mine quite tight enough, so I'm going to take another piece of tape and put it around so it's tighter, because you want it to be like a shoelace that will thread right through. There, let's see if that works better this time. Thread it right through the bead, or the pom-pom bead. You want to make sure that your tape is well stuck on your thread so that it will fit through. Once you get it through the bead, draw your bead up to the middle of your heart, and then put your yarn right back down. And so there's a bead on your heart. And then I'm going to come up through And I'm going to thread a star-shaped bead on and leave that right in the middle of my heart too. So you want to go up and down, weaving all the way around your heart until you've filled in all of the holes. You can do a random weave, or you can be very specific and do it that way if you'd like. Then after you've finished weaving all the way through, you will tape the end of your yarn onto the back so it doesn't come unwoven, and then take another small piece of yarn and put it through your hole so you can hang your plate up. And if you want, I even used the middle of my heart and made a small little heart that you could hang up too. I took some yarn and, well, first I punched holes all the way around the perimeter of the heart-shaped piece. Then I just wove right around the outside edge, starting from the back and working around to the front. And I put a couple of beads on to make it a little more decorative. And then I stuck a small piece of white paper in the middle. That way I could put a message on my heart before I hung it up if I wanted to. So that is our project for February. Have a great time. Thanks for watching. Bye.